So one of the things that I've always found, I guess, interesting about, being a millennial is that most of the people, my age don't really like guitar-based music. It's a lot of, other music, which is fine. I'm not knocking anybody, but it's the taste that I like is not really the prevalent taste right now.
Yes, sad but true.
Yeah, so for you yourself, you've made a career out of playing, guitar and playing 70s, 80s rock and roll. Why did you pursue this career personally?
Man, I think I just got super lucky, honestly. It was something I always wanted to do. I was the quiet, kind of shy one. I was in all the honors classes, but I liked rock, so I was, nobody expected this of me. I got lucky. I interned in college. I came out to Los Angeles, and I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm just playing in my bedroom. I never played in a band in Texas before I moved out here, so luckily I met up with the right people. I met the Maidens, I met my old band, and I just got lucky, I think. I never thought I'd be in an all-female band. My first band I was the one girl. I've always been a tomboy with the guys, but it's so much fun. Luckily, it's Iron Maiden, so, when I first went to rehearse with them, they were like, so do you actually like Iron Maiden? And I'm like, yeah, of course. How could you be in a tribute band? And I guess maybe a couple of people had played with them and not really liked the music or something. I don't know. So, yeah, I couldn't imagine a better band to play tribute to, except for maybe Nirvana. That'd be a lot of fun. Music is my life, and I'm just so lucky to get to do it. I still pinch myself like every day. I'm like, I get to do this, and just creating music, and I'm lucky.
It's a blessing for sure. Thank God, right? So yes. Do you think there's any chance that rock and roll would ever get back to the mainstream prominence it once had?
I hope so. You look at, didn't they release the biggest like rock song list last year, and it was a bunch of bands that I would never consider rock, I think one was like Imagine Dragons, and which their stuff is good. Like, a lot of people like it, but it's just not rock. All the legendary bands like Iron Maiden and Metallica are still huge. They're still drawing Motley Crue. So hopefully we get a couple of them that come back that are new and really get interest going again. I did my best to get my younger cousins. I don't have brothers and sisters, but I did my best to get my younger cousins that I was around all the time into rock, and I did pretty much. So I think there's hope. Raise your kids right. Hopefully it'll come back somehow. Yeah.
Even that list you were talking about, like, not knocking any of those artists, they're all very talented at what they do, but it's just, there are certain artists on that list which they're not really rock and roll the way that we know rock and roll, you know what I mean? And so I find that the definition of rock is kind of being stretched a little bit, but it's not, I don't know, I think of a band like Greta Van Fleet, right? And a lot of people criticize them for their sounding of like Led Zeppelin. I think they're a great band personally. I know a couple of the guys, they're very nice. I think, hopefully that's a sign that there will be more bands to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I haven't listened to a lot of their stuff, but I'm glad that something like that is out there and getting out to the younger, generation. Didn't they play Coachella or something?
They had a set at Coachella back in 2018, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's great. They're hopefully bringing it back to the masses a little bit. Everybody kind of rips off people a little bit. Yeah, they sound like Led Zeppelin, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
That's a great compliment.
So, yeah, exactly. Oh, and there goes one of my cats. That's Luna. Hi, Luna.
Does Luna like Zeppelin?
Yeah, she's a little rock and roll girl, huh? She always likes to bang against my guitars up there.
That's funny. I think one of the issues for rock and roll today is the fact that, it's a blessing in one sense that with technology we can make music so easily. But in the other sense, it's like, well, okay, so why should I spend 8 hours a day practicing guitar when I can just loop it in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's the solution there,
Exactly. I don't know. I wish I knew. I'm glad we have technology because I've got my little studio over here. I can just plug my guitar in and kind of write, record, and knock out some vocals in a day. So I'm thankful it's getting easier, but at the same time, you still got to sit and learn your instrument. Come on.
I agree 100%. What is it about guitar in particular that drew you towards that instrument?
My dad played guitar. I heard the music all the time, and he had bought me a guitar. I forget what age I was, but when he first got it, and I never really picked it up until I was, like I said, 14. I don't know. I just picked it up. I just kind of got obsessed with it. I always liked the thought of it. I always wanted to sing too. I was like, something drew me to it. And then I just kind of got obsessed with it. So I always wanted to pick up drums, but there's no way. That came very naturally and easy to me, but my dad helped get me into that.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this interview clip of mine, make sure to subscribe for more because there is a lot more coming. Everything on my channel is 100% original. I'm the one conducting all the interviews and doing all the editing. So if you want to support me, the best way to do so is simply to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.